Hi everyone, I'm glad to have you here today as we explore a powerful formula from traditional Chinese medicine, 补阳 formula, more specifically known as 补阳黄武汤. This formula was originally created to support stroke recovery, but its principle also applies to post-traumatic brain injury rehabilitation. It may be centuries old, but it remains remarkably relevant today, especially as we see integrative solutions in neurological care. Over the next few slides, we will explain how this formula was constructed, what symptoms it addresses, and how it bridges classical TCM theory with modern neuroscience and clinical practice. Let's begin by understanding the type of conditions this formula is designed to treat. We are talking about patients' recovery from stroke and or brain injury, and many of them face persistent symptoms, including hemiplegia or one-side body weakness, muscle numbness, or poor coordination, reduced grasping stress, and even speech or swallowing difficulties. In clinical terms, these patients often struggle with basic activities like walking, dressing, or communication. From a TCM perspective, we understand these symptoms as a combination of internal deficiency, mainly of qi and blood, and obstruction of the meridians that prevents recovery. So we are not just treating the aftermath, we are working to rebuild the body capacity to heal itself. From a modern biomedical perspective, these conditions are primarily the results of impaired blood flow to the brain, leading to tissue hypoxia, neural inflammation, and cell death. Even after the initial injury or blockage is managed, what flows is often disruption of neural circuits, secondary degeneration of neurons, poor tissue perfusion, which slows healing. What and That's the key connection to TCM. We say qi deficiency and blood stasis obstruct the meridians. In biomedical terms, that's low energy, power circulation, and blocked signaling pathway. So we are really looking at two systems describing the same reality, just from different angles. Now let's turn to the classical foundations behind this approach. The Qing dynasty physician Wang Qingren wrote, "When qi is deficient, blood cannot move. When blood stagnates, problems begin. This is critical in stroke recovery. If qi is weak, blood cannot circulate properly, and areas of the body like the limbs become paralyzed or unresponsive. Other classic teachings also warn wind attack those who deficiency. This tells us that the body is more vulnerable when the yang qi is weak, allowing wind, cold, or even internal imbalances to cause deeper dysfunction. So from the very start, we know our strategy needs to build the qi, move the blood, and clear the channel. The formula we are discussing today, 补阳还武汤, was originally developed by Wang Qingren in It was designed specifically for patients recovering from stroke sequelae, especially when they had weakness, paralysis, or slurred speech. What made it special was one decision to use large dose of huangqi to push circulation and restore vitality. Over time, other herbs were added in to make the formula more balanced and adaptable for modern neurological recovery. But the core idea remains the same: strengthen what is weak and move what is stuck. Let's take a look at the full composition of Buyang formula and what each part does. Huangqi, this is the star of the formula. It powerfully boosts qi and acts like a pump to circulate blood. Danggui, Chuanxiong, and Chishao, this herb nourish the blood, invigorate circulation, and reduce inflammation. Taoren and Honghua, this pair helps break up blood stasis, especially in the brain and limbs. Dilong, earthworm, a unique addition that unblocks meridians, improves nerve conduction, and enhances limb mobility. Altogether, this formula supports both macro circulation and microcirculation, which are key in brain and nerve healing. What makes this formula so effectively is its three-layered strategy. The first, tonify qi. High dose huangqi strengthens the body's central energy and pushes blood to move. The second, invigorate blood. The core blood activating herb clear residual stasis left by storm. Third, unblock channels. Dilong specifically targets the pathways that have become blocked or sluggish. This triple approach addresses the full picture, restore the body's energy, clear the obstacles, and help the nervous system rebuild itself. It is a smart, systematic design that aligns beautifully with both TCM and model rehabilitation logic. Modern science actually confirm many of the effects we see in clinics with this formula. Here, what the result shows: huangqi and danggui help grow new blood vessel and improve cerebral blood flow. Chuanxiong and Chishao reduce brain inflammation and oxidative stress. Taoren and Honghua are known to reduce blood clotting and improve vascular health. And Dilong helps thin the blood, improve nerve conduction, and enhance overall recovery in motor function. So while the language is different, the outcomes are aligned: better blood flow, less inflammation, and improved nerve recovery. Let's take a quick look at the clinical studies. In 2020, a clinical trial from Shuguang Hospital in Shanghai found that the stroke patient who took Buyang formula during rehab showed significant faster muscle recovery and better neurological scores compared to controls. Another RCT from Beijing TCM Hospital showed that the patient was brain trauma who used this formula alongside rehab regained motor function more quickly and had fewer long-term complications. So this isn't just a theory. It's being tested and applied in real hospitals with strong outcomes. Now let's reflect on recovery from TCM perspective. In TCM, recovery isn't just about rebuilding strength. It's about restoring flow. That's why we always emphasizes the phrase tonify the move, nourish the clear. This formula does just that. It builds qi, which powers the body's repair system. It moves blood, which helps remove old clots and stasis. It unblocks meridians so that the nerves can function again. It's dynamic, not a static process. Recovery is never passive. It's a flow that we have to support, guide, and activate step by step. Now, in real practice, no two patients are the same. We often adjust the formula based on specific needs. For specificity, you can add a herb like goten or tianma to calm internal wind. For severe stasis, you can increase taoren and honghua. If the patient is weak and slow to respond, increase huangqi to 60 grams or more. For swelling or numbness, add herb like niuxi or yiren, the coix seed, to promote drainage and movement. Customizing the formula improves safety and ensures it both effectively and appreciated. So, what are the key principles that guide our use of this formula? The first, tonify qi as a root. If you don't have energy, the body cannot repair itself. The second, activate blood as the method. You must move stasis to restore flow. A third, unblock meridians to restore function. The nerve system needs to open pathway to recover. This formula doesn't just treat surface symptoms. It supports calm, physiological repair at the systematic level. That's why it's become a foundational tool in integrative neural rehab in TCM hospital today. In recovery, we don't just wait, we help the body regain its flow. Qi is the engine, blood is the carrier, and the meridian are the pathway. When everyone moves in harmony, healing becomes possible. That's the vision behind the formula, and that's the role we play as TCM physician. Thank you.